with your Doppler 10 weather forecast.
Well, we're ending the work week a lot different than how we started it. In fact, that tropical moisture has pulled to the west now and we're drying out, but we still had a few little showers out there this afternoon. And you can see right here in southern Jim Wells and Duval County, we've got a few hit and miss. Anything that's out there right now is going to continue to die out. And we've got some good weather for high school football this evening. Yes, it'll be quite warm as the games begin. Here's 6 o'clock with temperatures in the low 90s inland and coast side mid 80s, mid to upper 80s. By 7 o'clock, we're dropping into those upper 80s inland and mid 80s at the coast, and with mostly clear skies and light winds, good weather as we head through 10 o'clock tonight. So looking at temperatures right now, we see 92 at Robstown to 89 at Port Aransas. Feeling a little hot out there in those inland areas as expected today in those lower 90s. The heat index not too bad though. We're seeing the heat indices mainly in the 90s except for Ingleside and the Naval Air Station. We have an east-northeast wind, and that's going to keep our humidity down a little bit, and we won't see those heat indices much more than about 103 tomorrow, so they're going to stay lower. The winds are fairly light. In fact, a moderate breeze blowing out there, nothing out of the unusual here. We've got a east breeze, and that's up to 16 miles an hour. And as we go through the weekend and into next week, you can see we stick with that east wind, even shifting to the northeast at times, and that stays under 15. So pretty calm winds out there as we go into next week. As you're out and about this evening, we have a full moon coming up. You might want to check that out at 7:44. Now, this is the full moon of September, called the harvest moon because it's the closest to the autumnal equinox. It's also Friday the 13th and a full moon. You don't see a full moon on the 13th very often on Friday the 13th. In fact, the last time was in the year 2000, and the next one isn't until 30 years from now. So Friday the 13th, maybe you're superstitious. We've got that full moon out there, but a beautiful night ahead. Look at these temperatures dropping down into the lower to mid 70s tonight with a light breeze and the lower humidity. It's going to feel good out there with a partly cloudy sky. And except for a stray coastal shower early tomorrow, it looks like a dry day for your Saturday. And the heat starting to crank up in the afternoon, 93 by 2 o'clock and down to 89 by 6, leading to a nice evening tomorrow. Temperatures reaching anywhere from the upper 80s at the beaches and into the mid, even some upper 90s possible inland tomorrow. Heading to the beach tomorrow looks like a good beach day. In fact, the winds don't get too strong out there, and we are seeing that water temperature at 87. Waves are going to be coming down from 3 feet to about 2 feet by late tomorrow. So good beach weather with lots of sunshine in the afternoon. The reason why is we've been tracking this all week. There's that dry slot we were talking about out ahead of an area of low pressure. This is going to keep it drier here the next 2 days, but this moisture, you see this tropical moisture out there, that's going to increase as a wave of low pressure pulls in our direction. So although we're dry tomorrow, Sunday we'll start to pick up some spotty showers and thunderstorms, but those increase, the chances increase Monday and Tuesday as that little wave continues to move in, and we'll see those all the way into Tuesday becoming widely scattered. Now, looking out to the Bahamas, we have Tropical Depression 9. The track of this has changed a little bit, keeping it farther off the coast of Florida now. This is the newest forecast from the National Hurricane Center, still looking at tropical storm conditions, possibly brushing the peninsula and of course the Bahamas, but it looks like it's going to stay pretty far off the coastline. Here's your forecast right here for the coastal bend. Temperatures in those low 90s this weekend, and then with better rain chances, temperatures drop a little bit as tropical showers return early in the week.